Hey, good morning, Tower Garden friends. I have some new plants to show you on the Tower Garden. This first one is called the tatsoi, Tatsoi. And tatsoi is kind of a cool plant. I tried it. I thought it would do really well in the summer, and actually found out that it likes the hot and the cold weather in the tower. When it's grown in cold weather, it forms a rosette, and when it's grown in hot weather, it forms an sort of open-stemmed plant like this. But what tatsoi is good for is salads and in stir fries. It tastes kind of like pak choi, but milder. I like it in the salads. My kids aren't as crazy about it in salads, so today I'm going to make them a Asian ginger sesame stir fry with some tatsoi in it. So this plant seems to be doing great in the heat. It's growing well. It really likes it. So this plant's a good one for the tower. Another plant I'm growing is the oriental eggplant. It's doing fine. It's not big enough yet to start giving me eggplant, but it should do really well. Eggplant does really well in the tower in the summer. Loves the heat. Maybe you can help me out. I don't know what these are. There's some sort of pepper, but something I grew, but I never labeled. And I don't know if they're hot or what, but do you recognize them? If you do, can you message me? I would really appreciate it. This here is amaranth. And hey, can you see the ants on the tower? There's ants going up the tower. You know, what they're looking for is a drink of water. They'll go in there, they'll get a drink of water and go back down. They don't hurt the tower at all. This is amaranth. Amaranth is a species of plant that there's hundreds of them apparently, and you can eat the leaves. You can it'll also create a grain that you can grind into bread or pop as like popcorn, which is kind of cool. So I'm trying it. The leaves are good. They're mild. We're putting them in our salads, and it'll grow a lot bigger. I grew a small variety that I found on Evergreen Seeds, evergreenseeds.com. And I was looking for a small variety because I didn't want something, 8 feet tall in the tower. And it will grow bigger than this. I planted several of them in the tower. I think one plant's going to be enough for us, just a little variety to add to our salads, especially in the summer. It's nice to have greens that you can throw in your salad because lettuce doesn't like the heat. So you can grow lettuce in the tower, you're just not going to grow as much. So it's good to have something extra to throw in there and different nutrients. And so anyways, this is a banana or a Cuban type of pepper, and this always does great in the tower over the summer. I planted one last year and I harvested hundreds of peppers off of it. It's really good in pasta salad, in soup, in sauces, raw. It's mild. It's not sweet like a bell, but it's mild. We really enjoy this pepper, and it's just a super producer. I've already harvested, I don't know, 20 or 30 peppers off of it. And what I do is I'll get a plant from Walmart because I don't need a whole thing of seeds. I'll get a plant from Walmart, I'll rinse off the roots and put it in rock wool and plant it. And you can, if you have any questions about how exactly to do that, just send me an email. This is pak choi. This is a great one for the tower. We've been growing this for over a year, and this is a new plant. Usually the pak choi lasts about 6 months, and then I need to replant. But it's really good for stir fries. It grows great in the summer and the winter, the fall. It's just an easy plant to grow in the tower. Parsley. I've been growing parsley. This is a new little guy. I have 4 parsley plants because we really love it. But one parsley plant will give you tons of parsley. So you don't really need 4, but we're kind of crazy about it. This is a beautiful plant that is probably 6 or 7, no, probably 8 months old. It's called lemon basil, and it's just fantastic in soups and salads. It's a flavor enhancer, just like lemon's a flavor enhancer, and just about anything you put it in, this is a flavor enhancer too. And it really brings out the flavors of whatever you're cooking, and it just produces and produces, and it'll even go to flower and it doesn't stop producing, which is amazing. That's nice because basil, what happens with basil is usually when it goes to flower, then the plant's done. So this one, not an issue. And then this here is chives, and I started those from seed from an older chive plant in the ground. Actually, they just fell into the ground, and so I dug it up and I put it in the tower just to see how it would do. I was kind of curious. I know a lot of people that grow chives. Here's a lettuce plant, but it has an amaranth, a seed that got stuck in there. So I'm going to see how that works, and 2 plants for 1, you know. And here's some more lettuce here. And again, with lettuce, in the hot summer, now it's hot up north right now. It's hotter up north, but what happens in Florida in the summer is we don't get the cool nighttime temperatures that they do up north. So it's hot night and day, and that makes a big difference as far as what's going to grow well. So in the summer, you're going to grow lettuce in the towers. It's just not going to grow as fast. If you saw pictures of my towers and videos in the winter, you know that there's a big difference in this lettuce plant versus what I'm growing in the winter. We're still getting lettuce. It still tastes really good. It's not bitter. And so I'm real happy to grow it in the summer, but you just have to realize that you're not going to get as much in the summer. So what I do with my lettuce is, here's an example. You let it grow and then cut it back and harvest that, eat it, and then let it grow again and then replant. So you're gonna grow it out, cut it back, eat that, let it grow one more time, pull the whole plant and replant. That's how you're going to handle lettuce in the hot Florida July and August summer. This not the same as what's up north, because their summers still get cooler temperatures at night. Here's peppers. Green peppers are just super, super, super in the tower over the summer. You're going to get so many green peppers. And right now what we're doing is we just pull them off. We'll pull the seeds out. We'll just break them in half with our hands. Scoop the seeds out, throw them on the ground, and eat them. We're not even bothering to slice them up. We're eating so many. Like, here's another pepper plant right there, and we've eaten all the peppers off that one. There's another pepper, and this is my kale. I had 2 kale plants, and it was just way more kale than we needed. I'm only using maybe 2 of the big leaves a day for smoothies, and I give some of my kale away. I've eaten some, especially when I was sick. I had a cold last week and I ate some of the kale. But even then, 2 plants was too much for us. They're just super, they grow super huge. So I gave one of them away. Oh look, there's a ladybug. Can you see it? I don't know. Ladybugs are awesome for aphids. We released a bunch of ladybugs about 8 or 9 months ago. And we've had ladybugs ever since. We got them from the hydroponic store. I didn't realize that you can just release a few at a time and keep the rest in the fridge and they hibernate. So I released all like 10,000 ladybugs, and they ate all the aphids and flew away. And I thought we would be done, but they've been coming back to the tower and they've been taking care of the aphids. I haven't had an aphid problem at all. So ladybugs work great. They cost about $10 to get a bunch. There's some dill, cilantro. Obviously they're small plants. Some of my lettuce, again, I've cut back. And that's a little watermelon plant, but he doesn't look very good. I don't know why. Bummer. I might just start another one. I was looking forward to lettuce or watermelon this summer. And cilantro. Again, there's lettuce that I've cut back. This lettuce plant I cut back, but I may just need to replace that one because he looks kind of funky. There's some Chinese cabbage, more lettuce. I like this leafy lettuce. It seems to be doing really well in the summer, and it tastes really good, and it cuts back easily, and it grows back. Again, there's amaranth. I'm probably going to pull that because I don't need that many amaranth plants. This one's called All-Star Gourmet Lettuce, and it's getting leggy, so I tried it in the tower to see what it would do, and probably not my favorite for heat. But still, we're still getting lettuce. Here's an interesting plant. This was a mixture that I got from Johnny Seeds, and it's a spicy mix. And so there's tatsoi and some other things in there like mustard greens, and very hot and spicy, and my family said yuck. So I like it. Well, actually my husband likes it, but the kids don't, so we're gonna get rid of it. I'll probably eat it and just get rid of it. It's fun to try new things in the tower. Since I have 3 towers, I have plenty of space to try new things. With one tower, you probably just want to stick with what your family likes, or maybe save one hole for different things. Parsley, again, another parsley plant. We eat a lot of parsley, so this is thyme, and I just planted this, and we put thyme in soup and in chicken and salads, and when it'll get really big, it'll grow to be like 8 inches long, and very, it'll fill up this entire space here. It'll fill up the whole, all of this, and then we do put it in salads, and we put it in our soups, and it's probably one of those things that we eat almost daily. So this, I'm thinking, is what is this? A melon. I should have labeled it, and that's my goal, is to actually label all my plants, which I'm not doing a very good job at, but I need to label them, because I look at them and I think, what is this? Like, let's look at this one. What is this? I don't know. Might be an amaranth. I don't know. We've tried it. It's kind of licoricey tasting. If you know what it is, let me know. This is an herb that I can't remember either. Oh, I have another plant here. What is this? Can anybody tell me? I don't know what I planted. If you know, let me know, because I'm kind of interested in trying it, but I don't know what it is. So take a lesson from me and actually label your plants so you know what you're growing. Red pepper. Again, there's more ants, and they're just getting a drink, and they're going back down. They're not living in the tower. They don't live in the rock wall there. All they're doing is drinking. So don't worry if you get ants. Don't fret. Peppers. Look at all these beautiful peppers here. So one thing I want to tell you about the towers is, in the heat, you want to watch the amount of water that's evaporating from your towers. If you find yourself coming out every day or every other day and filling up your towers, you want to go down to using half-strength nutrients. It has to do with evaporation. If your water evaporates really fast, your nutrients are going to get concentrated, and when that happens, then you need to cut down on the amount of nutrients that you feed your plants. Oh, there's a basil back there. So if that happens, go to half-strength nutrients. What else did I want to tell you? Half-strength nutrients, and and if you see any yellowing leaves on your tower, make sure that you email me, and I'll give you some tips. It could be pH and it could be nutrient strength, but your yellow leaves are sort of like your early warning indicator that your plant is a bit stressed. It's always a quick fix. You just need to adjust the pH or adjust your nutrient strength, but you're going to want to email me and say, hey Leah, I found some yellow leaves, and what can it be? And then I'll give you the info to fix that up. Again, I don't really have time to help people who aren't my own customers, so I'm sorry if you bought a tower from somebody else. I try to help people, but I work and I have children and I homeschool, and so, but my own customers, I'm always available for, and I will help you through everything, because I want your tower to grow and be beautiful, and they're my babies. So if you have any trouble, you need to let me know right away, and I'll post more videos in the future with tips. So take care, God bless, and have fun growing your tower.